Hello, hello. Welcome. I'm Candy Michael from Powell, Ohio, and welcome to my Stamping 411 at 4:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, coming to you from Powell, Ohio. It is a gorgeous sunny day, not very warm, but it's beautiful outside today. So everybody should have a big smile on their face. I know I do as I run around here and get my last card pieces together. Thanks for stopping in. I am super excited. Today, I kind of felt like being a kid. And that meant that I felt like just making some fun kid cards and putting them in my stash. I know that often we are running around trying to find a card for somebody special and we want to make that special card. So hopefully today you'll have some fun ideas. Hi, Barbara. Nice for you to stop in. Anyways, welcome everyone as I get started. I'm going to be working with the Dino Days stamp set. I had gotten this from our annual catalog, and I had it from last year, and it's been sitting on the shelf, and I keep wanting to play with it. So I said, today is the day. So these are the dies. They're sold separately, but you can still get them in our annual catalog. So we have the Dino Days stamps and the Dino dies. So, alrighty, let me mute my computer over there so it doesn't keep making noises. So again, thanks for stopping in. I have a couple of very simple cards, but I thought they were cute. Two of them could be for like an older kid. I know many of us have friends and or family members that still act like kids, and hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Hi, Deb. I do. I still act like a kid. So let me get started on my fun little cards here. So today I have some fun colors. I wanted to use our ice cream paper. It just has so many different pieces to it, so many different designs, and these were two of my favorite. I originally was going to do it this way on my card, but it just didn't seem to look right. So I flipped it over, and I was kind of happy to see that they were actually going in different directions. So that's what I decided to use, and that's what I'm sticking with. So on this card, I made a little, like a gatefold. And on this gatefold, you actually have to score it. I'm going to have to show you guys the measurements on my website because I didn't write it down. I did not write that down. So, but I know it's in eighths. And again, Casey, if you're watching, I know how excited you are about me working with eighths. So on the inside, we are going to just put our little panel in here. And slide that right in the middle. So the base here is Blackberry Bliss. It's one of the colors that go in the ice cream corner DSP. And I just bought a ton of that because it's so cute, super cute. And in that paper, there's also a lot of different colors. There's Pool Party, Bumblebee, Old Olive, Posy, and Terracotta. I know there's several different colors. So let me go ahead and just simply put all this together. I'm using our wonderful Tombow multi-purpose glue. I love this because it gives me a little bit of area that I can move the paper if it's not perfectly straight. I have a little bit of wiggle room. So it's a good thing because I need to wiggle that paper, don't I? So there's one piece, and then I'll put down the next. So I was outside taking pictures of the birds earlier because I put my bird seed in my feeder, and when I went outside to put the seed in, they all started squawking at me, and I'm thinking, geez, sorry I'm late, guys. But they were very happy. And so I see a million birds out by my feeder, so it's been kind of fun. And I just kind of lost track of time. So It's pretty typical of me. All right, so here I'm using the same designer paper. I just decided to flip it over and use the back side, make something a little bit different. So in those colors, like I said, one of them is Bermuda Bay. So I cut out one of the layering circle dies, just a little scallop, and then a piece of our white. Almost said Whisper White, but we just changed the name. But I want to add a little dinosaur down here. So this cute little guy, and I am going to lay him flat. Sorry, I'm not really watching where the camera is. But I'm going to lay him flat and start him right down here. Now, I realize that this keeps popping up, so I probably need to use my bone folder to make it lay a little bit flatter. And then it won't keep popping up on me. So I hope you guys were able to at least sit by the window and enjoy it outside. I know it's pretty chilly, but that doesn't stop us, right? Says the girl from California. Brr. Okay, so next what I want to do is I want to add this scallop circle here, but I obviously don't want to shut my card closed. So I will go ahead and just put a couple dimensionals on here and pop this up without shutting my card. So I shall put them here like so, just in a little triangular shape. That way it'll hit most of the top of my scallop. Now I don't mind if it goes over a little bit on my tail, but that's why I wanted to glue that down first, because I didn't want it to shut. But if you wanted it to hold your card shut, that would be kind of cute too. So on here, my little circle die, I'm going to just layer that. And you can use, you know, I fussed with about 3 different sizes, but this one, oops, this one is about, oh, let me just move everything out of the way here. The outer one is about the 2 3/4 scallop. And so then the layering one inside is about the 2 5/8 size. So any of them will work, just depending on what your little project is, right? So I went ahead and stamped these out and already die cut them. My Blackberry Bliss ink has been very slow drying for whatever reason. And so when I was doing it earlier, I had it kind of all over me. And I know I have a piece of scrap paper here somewhere. And so I had wanted to just ink them and die cut them and have them all done so that you guys didn't have to wait on me doing that. And I'm stamping my little happy birthday so it'll dry too. Because when I was playing with it earlier, I don't know why I need to maybe just get a new ink pad. But that my ink pad for some reason has been really slow to dry. So we are going to put down our little dinosaur. And I was cracking up because when I stamped it in this Blackberry Bliss, it reminded me of Barney, which my kids used to watch Barney all the time when they were little. And it just made me smile as I was singing my little songs. And Dina White, if you're on here, I'm sure you're singing along to the Barney song. So let me just pop him on there. I'm telling you guys, I haven't played with this for a long while, but these dinosaurs are stinking cute. I love our stamps for the kids because I think we have a really nice selection. So now that I say that, I'm looking for, there it is. Okay, so my next piece is the pterodactyl, which I'm going to just kind of place up here and pop him up with some dimensionals as well. Part of his wing I'll lay flat right onto the to this circle so that it's not an odd size. Otherwise it would be, and what I mean by that, if I put a dimensional there, he'd kind of sit cockeyed like that, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to just kind of pop him up right there. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. So you guys, this is a super simple card. I have the stamps. Okay, Candy, where'd you put them? Oh, they're under the dies. And the words on here are super cute. One says, thanks for being a friendosaurus. The other one says, look who's hatched. I thought that's cute. Because then they're on the dies, on the look who's hatched, on the dies, there's a little half of an egg. So you could put a dinosaur coming out. That's cute. And then it says, I love you this much, which would be cute for that one. This one, but I decided that I wanted to make this a little birthday card. It just seemed to me to be a birthday card, but you could make it whatever you want, and you can use any type of background paper. That's what I thought was really cool about this one. So I did just stamp this a minute ago because I wanted to make sure it was dry, but I'm going to use our little punch here and then just punch this out. I did stamp it in the Blackberry Bliss ink also. And you guys, these cards are super easy, super simple. And with this guy, I'm going to just pop it up right here. Just give it a little dimensional. And I love that we have the different size dimensionals. It makes using your projects, hi Chris, it makes making your projects just so much easier. So much easier. So when I was looking through my catalog to decide, what should I do today? Which cards and what product should I use? And this just kept, everywhere I looked, this just kept popping out at me. So I decided it was time to do some kids cards. And I have some really fun ideas with some other stamp sets that we have. The Kangaroo and Company, I cannot wait. I just got that stamp set and I cannot wait to play with that. So here's our little cute little card that's a gatefold card. And I just thought the whole idea behind it was super simple, you know, nothing super fancy to it. But I loved this whole thing. So on the inside, we could put, I love you this much. It's more than it looks. Cute, cute card. Let's see. I love you this much, which would be this one. And you just have a lot of choices to play with. Of course, we have other word stamps if you need another word stamp. And like I said, I got the happy birthday one out of the itty bitty greetings. Itty bitty greetings. I tend to use that one quite often. Alrighty, so I love you this much is going to go right inside. And hopefully that's straight. Oh, you know, lately the Blackberry Bliss has been my go-to color because it's in a couple of the DSPs, the designer paper that Stampin' Up has. But oh my gosh, it's stamped so pretty. It's such a nice dark color. So I'm in love with Blackberry Bliss. Okay, and then I have one more little piece that I want to add. But let me grab this because, of course, I forgot it in the drawer over here. So let me just grab it. I hate to do that to you, to make you wait, but you can admire my little card. Where are you? If I can find it, and if not, I'm not going to add it. Oh, Candy, where did you put it? Okay, I may have to scratch this idea. Oh, Lordy. And I thought I was so organized. Apparently not. Doggone it. Well, I'll put it on without the little ball on top. But I gave him a little party hat. And I was trying to find my little tiny pom-pom for the top. but I can't find it. So I'll still give him the party hat, and you guys will see just how stinking cute it is. So I needed a party hat that I didn't want to like die cut myself. And I found, hand cut myself. And I found one in the kangaroo set that had just come in. It's in the die set. Here, I have it right here. So this is the kangaroo die set. And here's the little party hat. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is exactly what I needed. Just something else to pop on this cute little dinosaur's hat. So I put it on him. It seemed like it just fit better. And the other thing was I was going to put a little pom-pom right there, but they're not where I thought I had put them. And so anyways, you get the idea. But isn't that stinking cute? So that's card number 1, and I will have this uploaded with all of the dimensions so that you can make this gatefold card, because it's a very easy card to do. And I'm sure you guys could all come up with some very cute designs with it as well. So I have a website, candystampers.com, and after I'm done with my live today, I will upload it there along with the photos and the measurements. I did the last 2 weeks recently, and so I was very excited to get those done because it takes a while for it to upload. When you tell it to upload to YouTube so that you can download it to your site, it takes quite a while for it to do that. So you have to walk away and do something else. Otherwise, you'll be waiting about 20 minutes or so, sometimes longer, but that's okay because we all have stuff to do, right? All right, so the next card I'm going to use is our bumblebee card. And the funny thing about this was I was also using it with the ice cream paper. And the ice cream cones are on one side, and then the little sprinkles are on the other side. So I decided that I liked the sprinkles better. It wasn't as busy. I'm going to use... or do my inside first. No, I'll do the inside last. Change my mind. Guess because I can. Right? Isn't that what they say about women? That they can just change their mind when they want. I did cut some cinnamon cider cardstock. And then I cut my ice cream corner DSP. So I'm going to put those two together and show you my next little card. So this next little card can be for a child or a grown-up. I think. I have 2 boys that are, well, one just turned 30 and the other's 28. So they would still enjoy a card like this. My husband has told them since they were very small that Mommy is so old. She wrote on dinosaurs when she was little. And so... and my kids, all their life would, Mommy, you wrote on dinosaurs when you were little? Oh, yes, dear, I'm that old. Oh, I just love my Joe. He's a very funny man. So dinosaurs are kind of a big joke in our household, but even though he's a year older, but still, he got me on that one. I'm sure there's been many times I've gotten him back, so I just have to put my digs in there too, right? All right. So far we have our bumblebee cardstock, and then I have the ice cream corner paper here, and then I am going to do a little stamping. So on this one, again, I'm going to use our dinosaurs, and I'm going to make this one our thanks for being a friendosaurus. Super cute. So I stamped in the bumblebee and die cut out the dinosaur. And, you know, I did it early on because it was easier than bringing my machine over here and not having a ton of space to raise everything up. So I just made it a little bit easier. But what I did, and what I want to do, I should say, is open sesame. There we go. Is I want to use the bumblebee ink and stamp my dinosaur. Okay, I'm going to just keep rearranging everything here. Stamp, ink up and stamp my dinosaur onto my white paper here. slide that out of the way. And then I want to stamp him. I guess it could be a her, but this is a him. Onto my white paper. And look at that face. It's such a cute face. So I will set this aside. So this is going to stay right on here. And then I'm going to stamp my words. Stamp my words. And those are, again, thanks for being a friendosaurus. Now, I forgot to tell you, this is the Cinnamon Cider ink. This is a really cool color. When it first came out, I was kind of iffy about it, but I have been using it quite a bit and I really love it. Probably because it's in the ice cream paper too, but still, I really like the color. So you might want to give it a try if you don't have that. And this is celebration time, so if you want to order any stamps, if you spend $50 before tax and shipping, you'll be able to get a free celebration product. So keep that in mind, and I'll put back my host code. So if you want to order today, you can use my host code and add your order to my site. All right, so here's my cute little stamping so far. Super easy, super simple. And it was so funny when I was cleaning off this stamp because it just looks kind of yucky with with that color. So we'll just leave it at that. All right, let me go ahead and glue on my white to my cinnamon cider cardstock. We'll just pop that on here. And you guys, it's so much fun. I know when we get new catalogs that come out, we all tend to, or I should say, I tend to run and just want to use every product in there. But then my guys that I've had sitting on the shelf for a few months are kind of sad that I haven't been using them. So they were saying to me, Candy, use the Dino stamps. And so I heard them calling and thought, oh, gee, maybe today I'll use the Dino stamps. So I did. On the back of here, I'm going to add some dimensionals. Well, I'm sure you guys have your stamps that talk to you too. I can't be the only crazy one. Right? Come on, fess up. Hi, Nancy Morton. Alrighty, so we've got some dimensionals on the back. We're going to Papasaurus or Dinosaurus right about, I don't know. Is that straight? It's hard to see. Looks a little crooked, but it could be just my eyes. After all, I'm as old as a dinosaur, according to my husband. Okay, so here we have just a cute little simple card and some yellows. And I went ahead and die cut another one, and now I'm going to just pop it up over the top of that to give it more of a 3D effect. And again, with our little dimensionals, makes such a big difference. So you can use your other pieces and cut them, your other big ones, but this makes life so much easier than having to sit and cut them all out. I am going to use a few more just so that I can make him pop easily. And let's see. What else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, on here, I'll show you the paper because I did put a little bit of paper on the inside and I have a piece of that here. So I'll show you that in 1 second. Just make a pile over there. All right, so now I need to line him up. So I'm going to turn it sideways so I can see. When I'm sitting down, it's a little harder to see with the camera there. Ta-da! What do you think? I just thought it was so cute. Now, it felt to me like it needed a little something else. So I went to the, what's it called? Gosh darn it, I didn't write it down. Okay, 2 seconds. 1 moment, please. While I put you on hold, please. While I look up the name of this stamp set because I added something to it. Here it is. The Well Suited Stamp Set. Well, I remember this has all these cute bow ties. Oops, sorry. That's not the one because these bow ties were too big. Erase. Next. It was... I remember going to Hey Chick and finding a cute little bow tie. Yes, there it is. Now I recall and remember. So see that cute little bow tie? Usually I write this stuff down, and for some reason today I did not. So anyway, back to my story. I used this waffle cone paper. It's supposed to be like an ice cream cone. And I used this side, and I made a cute little bow tie. And I put some of our mono liquid glue, and I put it on it earlier, so when it dries it becomes kind of like a little post-it, but it'll just stay right on there. Look, it doesn't even come off because it's like a little sticky still, so it'll stay right there. But isn't that cute? So I thought, well, this is a cute one for the older kids in the family, the little kids in the family. They don't care. It's just adorable and just something sweet. So often when you have all these other dies and you're thinking, gosh, you know what, that needs a little hat. You should check out the dies and see. You probably already have one in there that has like a little hat or the little bow tie. Okay, so the next I want to do is my inside. Let's finish the inside. So again, I'm going to pull out my cinnamon cider, and I want to put on here your rawsome. Well, I don't know how you actually say it, but I'll let you read it here in a second. Rawsome. Repeat after me, everyone. Rawsome. See, your rawsome. That's hard to say. Try it. It's not easy. And to think I don't drink before I do these live. I might have to. Okay, so now I have my inside piece, and I'm going to glue this down and add one more little finishing touch. Da-da-da-da-da. Put my glue on, kind of sparingly, I guess. And I can slide it around. What I love about it. Some of my other adhesives that I use, once it's on, it's on. So I also cut an extra little strip of my Rawsome DSP, and I'm going to just add that right on here for a little decoration. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that cute? So look. Now you have some simple little front card. And you guys, the other thing that I love about this is I love this whole like card template. You can do so many other cards with just this simple template. Again, I'll have the measurements on my website. I promise you, it is all scheduled to go right after I'm done here. So here you go, your Rawsome. And here's his little friend. They have friends. So there's two of my cards that I'm so happy to share with you. Okay, the last one. This is one I'm kind of winging, if we want to call it that, because I did not make a sample, but I'm just going to go for it. I am just going to do it. I wanted to make a card that was like for somebody that's closer to my age. You know, 21. Okay, like my siblings and stuff, and they're old. They're older than me, so, you know, like over 60. And so I thought, how fun would that be to make an older person's card? So I am going to use black, and I'm going to use some DSP. Now, I really wanted to do this because I saw this, and I've gotten a couple of cards with designer paper on here, and it's just a really cool card template. And I thought you guys can run with it as well. So it is scored at, well, it's 8.5 by 5.5. And again, I will have these measurements online. And then it's scored at 1.5 and 4.25. So once you do that, we want to crease our little folds here. And all I kept thinking was, you know, like the over 30, the over 40, the over 50. And maybe for some of my friends that might be like over 60, that this could be a very good card for any of our older friends. And really, it could be for any of the big milestone birthdays, right? So this was kind of cool. This paper is our black and white paper that we have that is called True Love. This is the True Love DSP. And I'm so happy Stampin' Up! Has a black and white pattern for us, because so often that's all you want is a fun black and white to work with. Now, I'm doing this to basically show you the I may have cut this, or let me see if I cut this the wrong size. No, I didn't cut it the wrong size. I have the wrong size paper. I love doing lives because I do this in my classes, whether there's a bunch of people sitting in the room or it's just me talking with you guys online. And the funniest thing is I crack myself up. Okay, so this is how it goes. This piece, and I will give you the measurements. It's 5 1/4 by 2 3/4. And so this piece is the correct size. So this piece is going to get glued on here and it's going to line up. But what I want to do first, let's do the inside first, because I just realized, like I said, I'm winging this card. I have another sample and I'll bring it in and show you. And I don't even remember if that stamp's retired or not. That's terrible. But I have to show you this card because I love the fold. So with this, I'm going to use some black ink, and I'm using a happy birthday stamp that is from Here's a Card. So I wanted to find something that was a little bit different, different font. And the Dino cards don't have, the Dino set doesn't have a birthday in it. So anyway, so I did Here's a Card, and I liked this font. So let me ink this up in black. And then I think it will go better when I try to put it all together. I mean, when I put it all together, not try, because I will put it together. We'll just try to see how it looks. Oh, I hope you guys are laughing, because I am. All right, let me glue this on first, because this will make more sense as to how it will all line up. And a little blobs and globs of glue, which is what I like to do. So I'm going to start by gluing the inside. And this has to line up with the DSP on the outside. So that's why I'm doing it this way. But we're going to go inside out. So then the next piece is that little piece that I thought I messed up with. But there are actually 3 different sizes. So this smaller piece, well, it's actually the middle size. We'll go here. And I'm just going to go ahead and line them up. Oh, Lord. I use a lot of glue. But I have to tell you, this glue lasts a long time. It really does. You get a lot of cards out of it. A lot of projects. A lot of everything. So now I shall glue this on straight. So I hope, and for your next listening pleasure, I will glue this side on. Oh, I got glue under that one. All right. And then the card over here that I have, that I'll show you, that I'm kind of copying the whole design from, is they put a little piece here, and I thought, well, that's good, because this black, just, it doesn't need to be lost. It needs to have a little friend over here next to it. Okay, so today my eyes are a little bit crooked. Oh, do not glue down yet. You have to slide. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Do the electric slide. Okay, so here we go. Here's our front piece. Now this is going to get glued onto the front, but you can see why I wanted to do the inside first, because now I want to cover that. This would have looked cute with a little white on the outline here, but I did not cut that, so I won't. I'm just going to put the paper right on. But you guys can make it any design you'd like. And for this, I do need to stand. Hi, Sandy. And line this up so that it'll cover that white little piece that I put on the inside. And if you have glue that will slide a little bit, it will be very helpful. Okay. Whew, got that part done. Again, a little white piece there I think would have looked really cute. But I think that looks good. So now we have this, that when it opens like that. And that's why that strip is there, because it kind of makes it all blend together very nicely. Okay, so now we have to finish the front. The front is going to be very simple. I told you, I just gathered some pieces and thought, let's just do this. So because I was on a dinosaur theme, I cut out a cute little dinosaur that I'm going to just pop up here. And let's use both of our dimensionals this time. Because depending on where you want the dimensionals, you need some little ones, and then you need some bigger ones. But they fit really nicely down here. You can cut your big dimensionals as well, but I just find it easier to have both sizes. Especially because I'm doing a lot of cards. And I think most of you do a lot of cards. So here we go. And this is like dimensional heaven over here. All right, guys, so I'm winging this. We're going to see how our cute little dinosaur looks. Put this here. And then we need a little bow. Let's see if I can do this really quick. Tie a cute little bow. Mindy, where are you? You always tie the best bows. And I am going to just, now if this could be for a guy or a girl, if you want to add a bow, I guess that makes it a little more feminine, but we could just do a knot if you wanted just to have it for the guys. And guys might not mind a bow. They probably would just like a handmade card, right? So I was thinking that's an awfully big bow for that dinosaur. But I wanted to kind of spruce it up. Let me try this other ribbon. Because this was my original thought, but then I thought, no, I need to add that really pretty silvery ribbon. But girl has a right to change her mind, and I'm changing my mind. So this ribbon almost looks like it could be a cute scarf. A scarf for our little dinosaur. So we could make it a knot. Or, like I said, you could make it a cute bow. Should have cut it a little longer. Let's see if I can do this. I hate when I cut it short. Oh, and there's no nails to grab. Oh, yes. I think I did it. I think I did it. I think I did it. Note to self and to you, cut your ribbon longer so it's easier to work with. But isn't this cute? Now I could have just tied it in a knot, in a bow, and then glue dotted it on. But I'd really rather you guys just watch me as I try to do this because I'm sure it's very comical, and this was the comedy hour. So I'm almost there. Oh, yes. Look. Pobrecita. That means like poor little thing. But she's doing pretty good now. Now she has this cute little ribbon that almost looks like a cute little scarf. Adorable. And then all she needs is that cute, well, this one says happy birthday already. So let me grab my circle punch because it's not right in front of me. And finish up this cute card. So this one we want to stamp in our black ink. And because I can add some something from the dinosaur stamp set, I'm going to stamp out your rarsome. Remember, I was trying to pronounce that a little while ago. Your rarsome. But I'm just going to do a cute little circle, pop it up on here, and have just a fun card. But truly what I wanted to do is show you guys this fun fold because it is just adorable. So let me finish with my dimensional and then show you again how this folded. And I will have, my little bow looks kind of sad, but I'll have to fix it. It's kind of hurting right now. There we go. Is that better? There, that is better. All right, so I have, again, this fold I just thought was so cool because your designer paper just kind of hangs there. And you could do a flap of cardstock if you wanted. But I thought this could be for a girl. You could take the bow off and put a knot there or not put any ribbon, and it can be for a guy. So that was my fun idea for the over the hill person. Oh, this was the original card that I saw that had that fold. And I just thought that was so cool. And I apologize. I do not know. It was in a swap where I got it. But that's what brought me to making this card because I loved the whole idea of lining up that DSP like that. So I hope you guys like that. I'll have all the measurements for you. Here's my fun cards for today. I will bring them out. Let me see if I can get this one to lay flatter. Come on, lay down. And if not, there we go. Just put a little bit of weight on it. Here, how's this? We have 1, 2, and 3. I hope you guys enjoyed it as I'm struggling. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys enjoyed this today. I had a good time. It's always fun meeting with you guys online, and I so wish you were here with me because it's actually so much more fun to laugh in person with you. But I'm hoping you got a few chuckles today and a few new ideas, of course. And again, if you want to order anything, you can go to my Stampin or my candystampers.com site, and my host code for this month is here. So stop back next week, next Wednesday on February the 10th at 4:11 for my next Stamping 411 and my next Stamping Fun project. Thank you. Have a great week. Enjoy the sunshine. Bye.